So you join me here with Will Warden, captain of Richmond Rugby Club. They lost 26-33. Will, bit of a better performance from last week, even though it was another loss at the end of the day.
Yeah, no. You know, points can be hard to come by in this league. It's a competitive league, so we'll take every point we get. It took us over 8 weeks last season to get a point, so we'll take that. And off the back of the Bedford game, it's a really marked improvement for us. So.
What were the differences in training this week? Obviously, it was a really poor first half last week.
Yeah.
Turn around to win that second half last week, and then I thought you built really well during the game during the game against Ealing, and I think you finished quite well.
Yeah, it's a process thing really, and we actually do have a lot of new players in the squad this year, so it's a process thing in terms of making sure all of our exit plays and where we're trying to play on the pitch, and start doing our bits of rugby that we want to do and sort of the one outs, etc. Where we're trying to do all that on the pitch and just trying to get it right.
And is that tough? Bear in mind, it's not an excuse. It's something you could excuse, but you've all got jobs. You have a lot less time together than some of the other teams.
Sure.
Ealing is an example of that. Is that something that's difficult in the amount of time that you get together?
Yes, yeah, it's obviously going to be difficult, but it's kind of like with any job that you've got, you put the things that are important at the top of the list and you work on them. So we work out how much time we got. We work out the important things that we're going to get the improvements from, and we work on those things first.
Top man. And Bristol next week doesn't get any easier.
No, but as it says, it's never going to get any easier. But it should be good fun. Be nice, if we can stand on the pitch and go toe to toe, then happy days. I can't ask more of the boys.
Top man.
All right.
Well
Cheers,
done.
Tom.
Cheers.
All the best.
And now I'm joined by two massive men that make me look really small. Glenn, Andrew, well done. Pleased with today's performance?
Probably not really. I think pleasing with parts of it. I think we've used 2 get out of jail free cards now the last 2 weeks. I think the problem for us at the minute is we're just inconsistent. We go through patches in the game where we look energised, playing well, and then we suddenly just switch off. I think that's just a mindset for us. I think, going up against Bedford next week, who have got a lot better, they've strengthened the squad. I think we're going to have to be a lot better than we have been over the last 2 weeks, or we're going to struggle.
And talking about being energised, I've heard from a little Dickie Bird upstairs, you love your fitness.
Oh, mate. I just go hard, try my best, yeah.
Fantastic performance from yourself. Obviously, try scoring at one end, try saving at the other. How have you enjoyed arriving at Ealing and playing in the Championship?
It's been good. I'm very fortunate to be part of a good club. Just want to bring my experience to the club and try and play in the system, and then just try and build in as the week goes on, yeah.
And how do you think Codders is going to react during the week? He was behind us in the gantry, and I got spat on a few times on the back of my head. So I imagine you fellas might get it during the week. How's he going to react? Is he a good guy to be coached under?
Oh yeah, he's a cracking coach. I think he's got that element of frustration really at the minute, and he had that last week as well. And obviously he's doing his best to try and contain himself. But I think some of the criticism that we come under from him is due. Like, we're putting the pressure on ourselves. It's nothing to do with the coaches. It's all down to the players on the field. So. I hope that we're not too negative during the week, but obviously we've got to demand higher standards if we're really going to kick on this year. And Codders is really good with that. He gets us well prepared every week. He's a good coach. I think he'll go home tonight, and usually he's fuming for 24 hours, and then he'll calm down a bit and reflect on some of the good stuff. So hopefully he won't be too mad in training during the week, and we can correct a few things and take it into bed for next week.
And Andrew, is there anything specifically that you think the team need to work on? What were the messages at half-time that Codders came out to you with, and that you really tried to implement in that second half?
I guess just being more energised and trying to finish off phases. I think at times we just didn't play to our strengths, especially getting into the green zone and then just being patient with the ball. Yeah, pretty much.
And Glenn, let's embarrass him a bit now. What's someone like Andrew brought to the Ealing squad? You've got a sensational back row, to back up what's a good tight five. What do you think he adds to your squad?
He's got some good rapping skills in the gym.
Oh, really? We won't do this now. We're not doing this now.
No, well, he's been a great addition for us. He's great over the ball. We're great at Jacqueline, which gives us time, obviously, defensively to get organised, but he's a powerful runner as well, so don't want to pump his tyres too much, but he's added a lot, and if you can get go forward like he gives us, then it gives us a chance to get our backs, who are quite dangerous, out wide with a bit of space. So I think he's had an awful lot, and he's only been here the last 2 months. Hopefully we're going to see some more from him, and hopefully he stays there and doesn't go elsewhere, Tom.
Well, he's man of the match again, so I'm going to pass you this to award to Andrew. Congratulations, Andrew.
Drink it all, mate. Cheers, Drew boy.
Well done, fellas.
Cheers, Tom.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Well done.